Okay, I'm going to make a simple video to try to explain how to use Microsoft to manage your articles and also references. Microsoft will make your life easy. Microsoft Office, I mean, it will make your life easy. So now, with my computer already turned on, I will suggest you type directly. Don't write with your hands. Just type directly as you're starting. So now I'll open my Microsoft. It loads open. Now, when it's opened, let's assume, first of all, I will save my file as, maybe I save it as maybe document one or project, whatever. Choose any name you want to use to save your whatever, your article. So let me say project test. I save it. Remember, save it to a location you will remember. Then now start. Let's say introduction. So while I start writing and writing and writing and writing, maybe I realize that I took this stuff from somewhere. I took this stuff from somewhere. Now I have to cite it. So then I put my cursor here at the end. Then I look up here to where references. You see here, I click on references. After clicking on references, I come here, manage sources. Now around here is where I manage my sources. Can you see it here? So now your professor would tell you their recommended citing style. Usually you could argue that you can use any one, but I would recommend use the one recommended by your professor. So your professor will recommend the style they prefer for you. So let me just assume we are using this, but use your professor's own, please. So we are using this now. uh, Click on insert citation. That's any source that you are adding. Say insert citation, then click on add new source. You click this. When you click this, then here you have some options here. If it's an article, you use this. If it's a book, you take it here. If it's a book section here, then there are different options. If it's miscellaneous, if it's a patient you got it from, it's an interview, it's a film, it's a website, you put it. So now let's assume you are taking it from an article, or sorry, from a journal. So let's say the journal's author is Peter, or let's say he's okay, let's say Peter. Then as his first name, then his last name is Kelvin. Okay, now he's not a corporate author. So if it's a company, you will click here. But a company or an entity, you click here. But that's if it's a corporate author, you click here. But if not, just click author. Then the title of the journal, maybe CKD, whatever. Just put it in. Then the name of the journal. Sorry, title of the article. So the name of the journal, let's say BMC, whatever. Then the year, let's say is 2022. The pages that the citation you are making, the pages you found them, let's say page 7 to page 10. That's the page is the pages you can trace them. So you just say okay. When you say okay, immediately you say okay, you notice that this comes here like this. Then make your comma or your full stop. Then you start writing again. You write. You write. Then now you've written something else that you want to cite again. Put your mouse here. You come back here. Look for insert citation. You see it. You click here. If the citation is from that same page, you click the same thing again. But if it's not from that page, if it's not from that same source, you insert citation and put new source. So the new source, let's say this new author is Kut, then Kut Falsat, or just Kut Fal. Then the title, let's say Vicky Angel is the title. Vicky is the title. Then the journal name, let's assume Gomedia is the journal name, the name of the journal. Then let's say the year is 2022. Then the pages, the pages you are seeing this content from, let's say this whole stuff is located between page 7 and page 8. You put it like that. Remember, you also have to set your language. Like for instance, my laptop is in English and in German, but my default language is English, so I just leave it. So if you are using a laptop that with another language, you have to also select it. So then after that, you click OK. Watch what happens when I click OK. I'm going back now. So I click OK. You see what happened here? It shows. So then full stop or comma depends on your sentence. Then you continue writing. Right, just write. Now you want to cite something else again. You make sure your cursor is here. Then you come here, insert citation. If you are using any of the previous one, you just click. But if it's a new source, you bring it. So now, if it's not a journal this time around, it's a report. You just put it. Okay, author of the report is Fausa. Fau is the author of this report. Fau Ka. Then the title would be Ize. Then the year would be 2022. The publisher, now you have to add the publisher. So let's assume the publisher is Limerick. Is Limerick. Let's assume the publisher is Limerick University Press. Then let's say the University Press is located in Dublin. Okay, now watch what happens when I click OK. See? So remember, when you are working, always save because something can happen that makes you ask yourself, why didn't I save? So always save while you're working. So save. Now let's assume you've written a lot. You've written a lot. At the end of your write-up, go to the last page. Just take your cursor to the last page where you want your bibliography or citations to appear. Let's assume it's there like that. Let's take it to a new page where you want your citations to appear. You put your cursor there, then you come here. When you come here, you click on. Now, if you want it to appear as bibliography or cited works, it depends on you. Or if you want to invent a name for it, you can also invent a name for it. So let me just say cited works or bibliography. It's your choice. So let's say now. You see it? Now, I'm going to go back again for you to see. Let me go back. Now, see what happens when I click on, see where I'm going to click here. See it? Now, see it? Should I use cited works or bibliography? Okay, I'll use bibliography. Watch what happens now when I click. You see it? Now, it automatically brings those things I saved before here. So this is how it will appear. So I'll tell you, I'll suggest to you, please make your life easier. Remember always to save. Make your life easy. Type directly. Don't write first with your hand. It will make your life complicated. Type directly in your Word, in Microsoft Office Word. Type directly, insert it. Play this video over and over again. If you have questions, call me. I'll explain it to you again. So make your life easy. Ciao.